it is. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. I'm sorry. Come on in, people. No phone calls. Sorry, I ain't had a mic up to my mouth. I'm sorry. Come on in, come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth, shame the devil. We already know what it is. All right. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Share the video. Share the video. I'm going to tag the video to the top. Appreciate y'all guys for coming in. You know, it's always a pleasure to come here on, well, basically, this is a little past lunchtime, but I always come in the afternoon when I'm able to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm looking forward to hearing from some of you guys. Appreciate you. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, people. It's live, uncut, unedited, where we tell the truth and shame the devil. You already know what it is. All right, appreciate you, people. Make sure you tag someone on the video. Tag someone in the video. That'd be nice. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime, people. You know what it is. You already know what it is. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Come on in, my people. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We are just getting ready to talk about protecting the innocent. And we got to do it, people. We got to do it. We got to do it. We definitely got to do it. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. I love being black. We got to protect the innocent. All right. Come on in, people. No call-ins. No call-ins. I'm sorry. No call-ins today. Maybe later. All right. We got YouTube on here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. It's good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Was that Treese Brown? I see you. Lanisha, I see you. B.H. Sharice, I see you. I see you guys. We have to protect the innocent, people. There's a lot going on that you guys probably don't know about. And we talk about with our education system. We giving our children away to the devil. And we got to do something about it, people. We got to fight. I see my partner, Vera Giles Norris. I see you, Vera. What up, Adam? I see you. Sharice, Christina, I see you. I see you. I see you. Modesta, I see you. I see you. My boy, Larry Daniels, hoop hard to get off the court. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, Jamel Brown, what's up, my brother? Lanisha, I see you. BH, I see you. I see multitasking. I see you, Janet. What's up, Janet? YouTube, my YouTube family showing out, y'all. Y'all gonna let YouTube pretty soon. I'm gonna be great on YouTube too as well. This is live, uncut, unedited. Now, did you guys know that in the state of Illinois, they got a book? They got a book that's called It's Natural. Let me make sure I say the name right. And I've been knowing about it. I think we talked about it on our show. And it's perfectly normal. It's a book. Matter of fact, I might pull it up. It's perfectly normal. It's perfectly normal. And it's very disturbing. So what it is it's an adult, I would call it an adult book, for as it's talking about sex, same-sex marriage, and all types of getting wet clitoris and all types of things in there. And they want to read these things to our young people. When I say young, preteens, just young. Come on now, people. Some things are left for the parents. We have to be careful when we allow people to indoctrinate our children, you know. And another thing, we have to be careful who we allow around our children. That's the thing. You know, this thing is real. Our children are innocent, people. They're born innocent. And we know our children have problems. That's perfect, normal. Now, that's what's normal. But what is normal is for those upper higher people, politicians, lawmakers, lobbyists, you trying to make us accept something that's not natural. And that's a shame. You even got some people in the alphabet community don't even believe in opposing that lifestyle on their children. They shield their children from that. They shield them from that. And they rightfully so. When you are a grown adult, able to make decisions on your own, you know right from wrong, you do what you do. You pay for your own sins. But don't allow the children, don't bring them in your mess. Don't be hugged up and kissing up in front of your children. You're confusing them. The children are innocent. Innocent. We don't want no pedophiles, people over our children, trying to make what's something that's not all right. Well, you say, well, Martin, that's your religious, but it ain't about no religion. Listen, sex is between a male and a female, and anything outside of that is anti-sex. I'm telling you, people, we living in the state of Illinois where they promote homosexuality and lesbianism. They tell these children, they indoctrinate these children. Well, if your parents don't agree with you, we can help you out. No. I tell any parent, if you got a daughter or son that love the same gender, you can't control that. But what you can do, they cannot practice that in your house, under your roof, at all. You're not going to be holding hands with another man. You're not going to be holding hands with another woman, not in this house. If you're a male, you're going to dress like a male. If you're a female, you're going to dress like a female. Now, I understand that you got tomboys. I understand that. They play ball and athletic. I understand that. It's a whole different ball game. What I'm saying is the state of Illinois is not going to tell us how to run our house, people. We have to take our houses back, our homes back. And I'm going to tell you, people, there's a conspiracy to break up families. A lot of you beautiful single women, you're going to be single until you die. No husband, because you've caught up into this system that you don't need no man. And when we look outside, and most of the women, and I'm not victim blaming, most of the women are the custodian parents of the children. And if you look in the Black community, what do we see? We see a lot of rebellious teenagers, rebellious, don't want to listen to their parents. Then we see a lot of teenagers, they're mad at the fathers because of the attitude of the mom. But I always say, when they get older, they'll understand. When the father comes and tell them what happened. See, it's always good when one person come and tell you their side of the story. But when the other person come and tell you their side, as a mature person, you'll be able to decipher what's right and who was right and what's wrong. But we have to protect the innocence of our children. We have to be careful what we do around our children, what we say around our children. I'm talking about small children and how we act around them. Now listen, mama, if you know you like the same gender, daddy, if you like the same gender, you grown, that's what you do. But don't impose that lifestyle on your children. Don't confuse the children. A man belongs to a woman belongs to a man. That's how we make babies here. You said, well, Martin, I was born gay. You probably was born gay, but guess what? It took a male and a female for you to be born. So that You cannot deny that. You need both genders in order to produce. And that's real talk. Now, I'm not going to argue the fact that a man, a woman say he's born gay. I don't know. But my point is today, this afternoon, is to protect the innocence of the children. And we can't allow the state of Illinois to have pedophiles over our children reading little books to our children. We can't do it. We can't do it. We cannot do it, people. It's not right. We shouldn't allow it. This is real. And then I'm not sugarcoating, I'm not backbiting. I'm telling you what it is. And listen, I'm standing on the truth. I'm standing on the wall. The truth is the foundation of everything. The solid. We got the state of Illinois, they got DCFS, they want to kick the man out the house, the man try to discipline the daughter. They got a problem with that. And I'm going to tell you, this system is against the black man, against the family unit. They have convinced our black women that they don't need no man. Trust me, they have convinced that. And that's why our children are all messed up and confused. Our young people, they are so quick to pull a gun on each other. They don't know who the real oppositions are. They don't know who their real oppositions are. They don't know who their real enemy is. They don't know. Black woman, black man, we got to do something about it. We cannot wait on the Democratic and the Republican Party to solve our issues. We got enough people in play in these key offices where we can push back and get some policies that's going to benefit our household instead of a split. A lot of women, you outnumber the men. You outnumber the men. So men have a lot of option when it comes to choose a woman. Women don't have that many options to choose a man. You're fighting against a lot of things. You got to deal with if a man, is he a pedophile, especially if you got children, or is he a homosexual, or is it can he be a father figure? Do he have a job? So all these things that you guys have to worry about as being women, it's real talk. Struggling to take care of your sons and your daughters. And people, we have to do better. We have a lot of unwanted pregnancies that's been aborted, not only being aborted, but those are being born and there's no father, and the mother don't want the fathers to have no contact with some of the children. And it's not every mother. This is not every black person. So don't get on here talking about that don't apply. If it don't apply to your situation, let it fly. But I know I'm talking to somebody this afternoon. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody knows that this system is out to destroy the black family at any cost. At any cost. You got the parent parenthood in every black community, just about every black community, poor community. They're not downtown on the Gold Coast. They're not. They're not in Hyde Park, not in Mount Greenwood, in these affluent neighborhoods. They're only in these poor areas where blacks are. There's a conspiracy to destroy black boys and girls. Even before they even get here, people. Marcus Sanger, she set up a system. It's called abortion. Y'all can call it healthcare, whatever. It's murder, that's what it is. Because if I go out there and shoot and kill a pregnant woman, I'm going to get charged for a double murder. But if you go in there with your pregnant self in an abortion clinic, it's not considered as murder at all. Real talk. Well, Martin, it sounds like you don't care for a woman to have freedom of choice of her own body. I'm not saying that. A woman, listen, we all have freedom of choice to do whatever we want to do. And I got a freedom of choice to say whatever I want to say. And this is my belief. This is my moral stand. This is real talk. You have to live with the decisions that you make in your body. We only get one body in this life. We don't get two bodies. We get one body in this life. And so we have to be careful what we put into it, how we treat it, and what we do inside of this body. And that's real talk. A lot of people don't want to hear this type of talk, but it's necessary. And we have to be careful about who we bring around our children and the way we act around our children, how we talk around our children. I'm talking about children now. We have to be careful because most of the time our children imitate what we do and say. And I always say, those children know when you have company in their house. They're supposed to be asleep, but they know someone is in the house. I always say, what happened to dating a man outside of your house instead of having them coming over, meeting your children? You don't know if you're going to be with this man or not. You just don't know. Until you get that established, they shouldn't even meet your children, period. If you're on a dating tip with them like that. Now, if you just a regular person doing business with them, I understand. Hey, this is my son, this is son. I understand. Real talk. No call-ins today, people. No call-ins. I'm just talking. No call-ins. I don't even have my headphones on anyway. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to what I got to say. Appreciate you. So let me, again, we got transgenders coming in our schools, reading books to our young people. And J.B. Pritzker signed off on that. That's not right, people. That's not, listen, I understand that we must have sex education in school. But my goodness, what age should we start at? Not at the kindergartens. Some things need to be said at home and taught by the parents. That's what we need to be teaching our children. Parents, we can't allow the school to teach everything to our children without us teaching them first, especially when it comes to sex, especially when it comes to pedophiles, different gender lovers. We need to teach them ourselves and explain that to our children. They got a book. It's perfectly natural. What's the name of that book? Let me get the name of that book. It's called It's Perfectly Normal. Perfectly Normal. And people, we need to, each one of us need to buy that book and ask that that book be boycotted out of the schools. Got all types of sexual scenes in there and talking all explicit talk, and you reading this to our children. Come on now. That's not right. Make it make sense. I'm talking about stuff that's in literature, in the curriculum. We got to do some people. We got these freaks, these perverts over our children. And they sick. And they're not going to talk about it because it goes against the system who they work for that employs them. But I can talk about it. They can't. And they know it's wrong because they've been told you cannot comment about the curriculum, whether it's good or bad. They're silent. Real talk. We living in this sick generation, people. Sick. And it's people that look like you and I. They're sick, too. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil.
Tell the truth
and shame the devil. Yeah. Tell the truth and shame the devil. People, we have to take a look at this book. It's Perfectly Normal. Order that book. I might pull it up on the screen. Let me see if I can pull it up on the screen. It's Perfectly Normal. You need to order that book so you can see what they're trying to impose on our little bitty babies. On our babies. Trying to pose it. Listen, let me just say this. A little baby don't need to know about a penis or vagina being inserted into somebody. They don't need to see or know all that. or man sleeping in bed with another man, or, they don't need to know all that. Let them enjoy the innocence of their minds, people. We got sick people out here that's trying to indoctrinate our young people as if this is normal. It's not normal. It goes against nature. Sex is between a man and a woman, and anything outside of that is anti-sex. That's what it is. I don't care what nobody say. That's real. That is real. No baby can be brought into this world unless it's a male and a female get together. That's it. That's the only way. I'm looking at some of the comments, people. I'm sorry I'm unable, but man. Somebody says, so why do men have anal sex with women in the form of homosexuality? Hey, the marriage bed is undefiled. So what they do in their bedroom is between them and God. I'm going to leave that alone. Let y'all decide on that. But the hold is for exit, not enter anyway. Nature itself teaches you that. But folks do a lot of strange things in bed. A lot of strange things in bed. Somebody said, how can people say that God created man and woman? Not so. God is not a part of confusion facts. We're not going to go there. So I'm just telling y'all the truth. We need both parents in the home. We need both parents in the home, or involving the raising and upbringing of our children, the education. And we know a lot of parents, they play this chess with the children. Your relationship didn't work out. Now you don't have no communication with the mother or with the father, or the fathers don't believe that that's their child, but you're not willing to take a blood test or DNA test to find out even if it is your child. I'm telling you, it's a lot going on, and I see it. I hear about it. I know some cases of it. So people, we have to protect the innocence of our children. We have to do it, people. We have to do it. We must do it. We cannot let our teenagers or our young children dictate how we raise them in our homes and what they do. They cannot be controlling them. They have to be under our rule. God has given us them, and we have to tell them, hey, baby, I love you, but I'm going to have to discipline you for this. This is the rule in mommy and daddy house. You can't do this up in here. You can't bring no company up in here. You can't spend a night over no one else's house. I don't care if it's your auntie, your cousins, none of it. You're not allowed to sit in a man's lap. You're not allowed to be in the house by yourself when there's no adult present. These are the rules that we have to enforce. Don't you know, people, even when our children go to public school here in the state of Illinois, they have rules that they have to abide. Now, they want our children to abide by the rules in public school, but then when it comes to us parents, when we tell them and discipline them, they don't want us to discipline our child in a certain way. I remember a case where a friend of mine, he was in counseling with his son. His son decided that he wanted to be gay, that he was gay, and he wanted to wear women clothing, girl clothing. So he told the counselor, well, listen, when he get 18, he can do whatever he wants, but as long as he living in my house, he cannot wear no fingernail polish and no girl clothing. So the counselor, well, what about if he want to commit, delete himself? We would just say that word, delete himself. He said, well, I'm going to let my child dictate in my house, and I'm paying the bills. I'm the father, and he's a child. We can't allow that, people, as parents. Again, we have no control over what our children like, what their desire is, their passion. Every man and every woman know their sexual appetite. You can't control their appetite. But what you can control is what they do in that house of yours. You can't practice that craft. in this house. As long as you living under this roof, you can't practice. Now, when you get grown and out of this house, you on your own. I may not agree with it. I still love you, but you can't practice it in this house. And I'm not going for it as a father. And as a parent, as a mother, you shouldn't go for it either. You love your child. You embrace your child. You love on them. You support them. But when it comes to that craft, you cannot pamper that craft, period. Can't do it. Don't let this world snuff the life out of your sons and daughters innocent. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to destroy us. Real talk. Real talk. Wow, people, I thank y'all for tuning in. This is a great discussion. I just wanted to, it was just on my heart to talk about it. And I'm seeing so many young people are being confused. They don't know to be straight, gay, or what. They don't know. They don't know. And you'll be surprised. They're battling within themselves. When they become adult, they can decide what is it that they like. But right now, we're asking them to be innocent. Stay innocent. Give yourself time to make sure this is what you want to do. Should no state encourage a male to castrate himself and turn himself into the opposite sex? That's too young. Their mind, come on, how would a child know what they want to be? That's sickening, people. But we're dealing with a culture like that. I'm telling you. That's right. Parents need to participate more. Quit chasing up behind that man. Quit chasing behind that woman and attend to your children. Should nothing be more important than your children? Nothing. Nothing in these streets. These people that's going to come and go in our lives, you meet a man, he's going to come and go. You meet a woman, she going to come and go. But that child of yours will always be your child. Real talk. Got to tell the truth. Some of y'all are afraid to talk about it. And we all got gay relatives in our family. And we love them. But we don't agree with their lifestyle, but we love them. Because they're our family. And we're supposed to protect them. But we're not going to allow them to influence others. Especially when they're young and in youth and all that. We have to protect that. Real talk. And that's the problem that I have with the Democratic Party. They promote that stuff. Real talk. All right, people, I got to get out of here. I thank y'all for being with me at lunchtime and, well, not lunchtime, this afternoon. Make sure you share this video. Share this video, and I don't apologize for nothing I said. Sex is between a man and a woman. Anything that's outside of that is anti-sex. If you are born gay, remember, it took a male and a female for you to be born. And that's correct. Biologically correct. Naturally correct. It's against nature. It's against nature for two people of the same gender to get together sexually. That's wrong. Nature itself teaches you that. You don't even need the Bible. Nature itself teaches you that. All right, people. Appreciate you guys. I got to get out of here. You already know what it is. It's live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is your boy, Martin G. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share the video. Share it. Tag.